I have partial loss of power in my house, no circuit breakers tripped. The lights appear dim and then fade away. Affected areas are scattered: kitchen, the oven, 220, with dim light panel, 2 bedrooms, an office and heat pump/air handler. The rest of the house is fine: bathrooms, halls, living room, etc. The lights faded Sunday, came back that night and faded out 3 a.m. this morning. The panel is about 8 years old, but feeds off of a 40-year-old panel that has been closed off. Is this a panel problem or from the pole to the house problem?
Hi, I'm Mike and I'll be glad to assist you. You have a very common problem. There is a bad connection at the service, the remote panel, or in a branch circuit. To identify exactly where it is, you'll need a 2-wire voltage tester and the willingness to take a few readings in the dead outlets and the panels. Let me know if you want to continue.
I am not at the site now, working. I can take the readings when I get home. Can you describe the process for me?
Bear in mind that if the condition is currently happening, it is easier to find. Intermittent issues are a little harder to pinpoint. 1. At one of the non-functioning outlets, test is shown below.
Can this affect multiple runs? For instance, the oven is on a dedicated line as well as the heat pump and air handler.
The first test is to know what is causing the problem, the loss of a hot or a neutral. Follow the instructions and we'll continue from there. Let me know the reading. This is only the first step.
Sorry, I have not been able to test until now. I tested several outlets on different, non-working runs and I tested the oven. The outlets tested 0.1 hot to common and to ground. The oven tested 120 hot to hot and 0.0 hot to ground. If Mike G is not available, I would like to use someone who is there.
Okay, I'm online. Below is a test procedure for the panel. The voltages listed are what they should be. I need to know what your reading are.
To clarify, I am to take the cover off the panel to test.
Correct. Turn off all the breakers except the main and test the points given.
AB 72, AC 120, BC 60, the rest are 0.
The loss of power is ahead of your service equipment on the B leg. If you have an overhead service, call the utility for a power outage service call. It is on their wiring. If you have an underground service with a disconnect at the pole, we'll need to check the disconnect to see if the underground or disconnect has failed. Mike G.41327.04907677708.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.